Hey guys, what's going on? This is Love Me Hate, bringing to you another Call of Duty basic tips video. But before I touch on the tips, I'm going to let everyone know which way my channel is going to be going. And because of just recent Call of Duty updates for Modern Warfare 3, and just it's kind of getting old to me, I'm going to be putting a lot of different commentary onto the channel for different games. Fallout 3, for example, Oblivion, potentially Skyrim, and a bunch of other miscellaneous games, even games going back to PlayStation 1 kind of games, and also computer games. But first, I'm going to empty out my entire Call of Duty stock of montages and gameplays. And once I finish off all of those, then I'll start with other commentaries. But first, I want to finish my basic tips series, which should have at least 1 to 2 more episodes, including this one. Okay, so let's kick it off. I'll talk about the match. Matches 43 and 4, I believe, on mission, or not mission, village. Yeah, the opposite team was pretty newbie, and I was running Predator, Reaper, Pavelow. I think I'm using an ACR, or nope, M4A1, my mistake. Yeah, with a red tiger camo. And yep, okay, so we'll jump into the tips now. Let's see. I've already covered check your corners, know your long range and short range weapons, walk don't run, concentrate and focus, don't spawn switch, know the spawn points, tend to stay to the outside of the map, avoid the hot spots, try to avoid corners, learn to drop shot, and pay attention to your surroundings. Now let's go into the next couple of tips I have for you. Burst fire. What this means is, instead of holding down the trigger when you're aiming at somebody, you should try to burst fire, as in hold the trigger down for maybe a second and release it, and then pull down on it again. This way you'll reduce the recoil on your weapon. It's fairly decent strategy. I don't know how useful it is in this game, because a lot of the weapons don't have a recoil, like the MP7. But for some weapons, it does require you to burst fire in order to get a kill at long range. So it's just actually a lot of people do it, is burst fire. It's controlled fire for your weapon. So when you learn how to use that, and when to best use it at long range, when it's necessary, you'll be able to get a couple more kills and prevent yourself from dying, because their recoil will mess up their shot, while your burst fire will keep you right on aim, right on point. Okay. Next tip would be to consider flanking. What that means is, don't be one of those people that run head-on into the team over and over again and repeatedly die. You want to try to consider flanking. And sometimes it's not viable, sometimes you're not able to flank, sometimes they're spread out, so there's no way to actually flank them. But if you know there's, we'll say, 4 of the 6 people playing team deathmatch, 4 of the 6 people are on this side of the map, you have a pretty good shot of flanking them, especially if they're holding it down and they're killing a lot of your teammates. Just try to go the long way around. It's normally the safest way. Watch out for campers that try to camp for flankers. But flanking them means to come behind their backs, go the long way, all the way around the map, and then come behind them, and you'll get a couple easy kills from the backside, where they're not expecting it. Just make sure you watch out for claymores and bouncing betties and motion sensors. But that's why I say consider flanking, because sometimes it's not viable. but other times you could easily get triple kill or multi-kill, depending on what weapon you have and how many of them are there. A lot of people, especially in this game, don't watch their radar, so you could easily get behind them. Okay, so next tip, know your shots, don't take long shots, and kill quickly. I don't know why I have those grouped together. They are like completely separate. So okay, know your shots, don't take long shots. Okay, that actually kind of touches on long range and short range weapons. I don't know why I have this in the list, but I'll just briefly discuss it. Know your shots, as in, if you know you're not going to be able to kill them, then I really wouldn't waste bullets on it. Because if they're not going to stay, if they're about to go around the wall, I wouldn't even waste time shooting at them. Because if you shoot at them, you give away your position. Now if they know someone's behind them, they can sit there and camp and wait for you to come after them. If you don't shoot at them and you wait, you'll have a better chance of killing them. That way you can just continue following them. Which sometimes it doesn't work as well, but just saying, don't take long shots because you're just going to give away your position and waste ammo. And I guess that is why it said I touched on kill quickly. Because the quicker you kill people, the less likely you are being killed. I guess that's kind of common sense. But if you take... No, actually what I mean by that, now I can remember. What I mean by that is when you're shooting somebody and you're taking too long to kill them, as in you're not aiming at them, your recoil is bouncing your shot off. And just for instance, you're shooting them from the backside. You're giving them time to react, which is definitely not what you want. So you don't want to give them time to react. And also, you don't want to give them time to react. And if you're not using silencer, you're going to give away your position on the map, which is a terrible idea. So those are the tips I have for right now. There's only 3 or 4 tips, but I'll be putting up, like I said, 2 or more videos. And enjoy the little clips that I have at the end. Thank you guys. Peace.